Kevin. Always good to hear from you. We also have Larry Turner here tonight. Larry's a police officer, a retired Marine, and he's running for mayor. Larry's been early coming out against Barracks, and he wants to speak about some of his experience as an officer and then his vision for San Diego. Larry, thanks so much.
Thank you all very much. I'm just going to come at it from a perspective of being an advocate for the homeless. In my current job, I'm a community relations officer for the police department, and I work with those San Diegans that are homeless. They are part of our community. They're people just like everyone in the room. They have unique characteristics, and I get to know them. And I talk to them regularly about what they need to get off the street and to change their life and what they're looking for in that hand up. And we can offer that as San Diegans. You know, one of the richest cities in the history of the world, we can offer them that hand up. What they're having right now given to them with these empty promise parking lots, these are failed policies. I could give you example after example, but I talk to these people regularly. I'm friends with some of the people that are in those tents. We text and talk to each other on the phone regularly. I go visit them. And it's horrendous what's going on in those parking lots. And let me just tell you a little story about how you can understand the level of advisement, or the advisors that are giving the mayor the plan and its policies. These tents that they have at OLOT and at 20th and V, these are ice fishing tents. That would lend some people to believe, right, that it's a warm tent. But if you know anything about ice fishing tents, they have no bottom, and they have a hole on the top for the stove. These people don't understand that kind of thing. They're just going down on Amazon trying to pick something that sounds right. You could have an Eagle Scout that could put together a better plan than the mayor's office had. So for 3 years, they have allowed the homeless problem to turn into this epidemic. It's a crisis now. It happened under their watch. The mayor and the city council, all of them are guilty of this. 3 years, they've done nothing but spend a lot of money and then tout that as success, how much they've spent. We gotta have results. We gotta get some adults in the room who've done this before. And I've done humanitarian operations, I've worked with USAID, I've seen the best practices, and these are the worst practices. But I'm telling you, the mayor hasn't come out here, and when he sent his staff, he told you it was a fait accompli, there's nothing you can do about it. But they have pushed it back, you have pushed it back, because of your resistance to this. They knew of this plan over a year ago. Did you know that? And they didn't drop it on you until the holidays. They wanted to do it when all of your town meetings were going dark for the holidays. But you all, some of you stood up and called emergency meetings, and thank you for doing that. They wanted to put this in place with 1,500 people in there. So when I first started hearing about this, 300 was the first number, right? And then it went up to like maybe 800, and now it's 1,000. It's gonna be more than 1,000. That's what they want to put here. They're slowly turning up the water on the frog, boiling in it. But you all are not having it. So the mayor isn't listening to you, and as Kevin Faulkner said, he's gonna have to listen to you with these TV cameras here. And all of you that have come out on a Monday night, going to happen, and it's because of you and what you've done. They had a plan in place to have this up and operational by September. Why September? Because the election happens in November. That was it. They had a failed plan. These people, their plans have not worked. We're gonna need to have some new people in there to do it. And whoever it is, you gotta have your voice heard. We got March 5th. Whoever you're gonna pick, if it's not me, somebody besides these people that are running the city needs to take charge next November. For those of you that don't know me, I'm not a politician. You talked about my military background, I'm a police officer. Hopefully I keep my job. Like somebody said that the cops in the military can't talk about this, but I'm talking about it. But I'm just talking to you as a candidate right now. But I want to work for you. You will not have a ruler up at the top floor of City Hall. You'll have an employee who's going to be out here listening to you and working for you. And have hope that you are going to win in this. It's going to happen. Thanks. Hey.